was one interesting point during the process of this mural. Originally 3 canvases, and the middle canvas features what for Ultradent is our icon, and that is the arch. So in essence, I was getting the paint right and feeling good about it up to the arch so that I could successfully render that, because that was a key point in the entire painting. And I got to the arch, started painting it. I had, unfortunately, too much reference, and I scraped it off, I'm sure 4 or 5 times, repainted over and over, repainted that. And finally, in frustration, my wife said, "We will go down tonight. We'll drive all night, we'll get to the arch, you'll climb up there and you will paint the arch so that you know what you're doing and feel comfortable with what you're doing." And that's exactly what we did. I can remember driving all night long, and just before light, as we were entering the Moab area, we got in there, pulled into arches, hiked up there. I had just a very limited oil set, a couple of canvases, and hiked to the arch, and the wind was howling as the sun came up. But I sat down, the dirt blowing in the oils as I scored them out on my board, just trying to get a color sketch was what I was attempting to do. And it just wasn't working, so I started to fold up things, and I told my wife that this wasn't gonna happen. And she said, "Yeah, we drove all night long, it is going to happen. And so find a better place where you can paint." I picked up everything and found a little hollowed area in the sandstone, different lighting now, and sat down there, but the wind wasn't quite as troublesome. And got basically what I thought I needed, threw them in a pack, and went and came home. Didn't look at anything I'd done. And it was really interesting because when I got home, unbeknownst to me, I did capture the color. I caught the early morning before the sun was out with deep hues of blues and purples and magentas. And then as the sun came up, everything went orange and yellow. And it's exactly what I needed to break that block that I'd hit with the painting. And it's one of my favorite parts of the painting now.
We knew we wanted a mural there, and we didn't know where to go to find an artist.
We had looked at several artists, as a matter of fact, another designer and myself.
That's right.
And it was not impressive.
No, and they didn't have
The
the
vision.
soul, the vision. They didn't know the company, the culture. They didn't understand what we were about. It would have just been like any commissioned artist that had been brought in for any mural, and it would have looked nice, but it never would have had the feel, the soul, all of the great things that create great memories versus having Whitney do it.